Hello, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., and I'm the creator of the Smart Money Manuscript. But Tim, what is the Smart Money Manuscript? The Smart Money Manuscript is your roadmap to financial freedom. Inside this powerful course designed to transform your financial future, I've meticulously condensed over 1,000 of my public YouTube videos into 40 highly efficient lessons that span just 2.5 hours. This course is strategically designed into 4 phases to help guide your learning in the most logical and effective way possible. Phase 1 lays the groundwork, covering essential financial literacy like budgeting, banking, and taxes. In phase 2, you'll move beyond the basics, learning about brokerage accounts, figuring out how much you need for your own individual retirement. You learn about how to do fundamental research on companies, and you'll also learn how to conduct technical analysis by looking at stock charts. Phase 3 empowers you to build a robust portfolio and leverage your capital using advanced techniques like options and futures, and it also teaches you the importance of backtesting your strategies. Finally, phase 4 takes a deep dive into the advanced ICT concepts, giving you a professional edge. Each lesson includes a short quiz to help solidify your understanding. By the end of this journey, you'll have the confidence and tool that you need to make intelligent investing decisions, manage your money without fear or ambiguity. So if you want to be a long-term buy and hold investor, if you want to be a swing trader, if you want to be a day trader, if you want to trade stocks, if you want to trade options, if you want to trade futures, the Smart Money Manuscript is for you for $69.99. Yes, $69.99 for all of this here. Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing, man? How is everybody doing, man? Hopefully y'all doing okay. Hopefully y'all doing okay. Let me pin this comment and we're gonna get started. Shout out Trill Burger in Houston, Texas. Trill Burger. I went Trill Burger while I was out in Houston. And when I tell you, now when I first tasted, I was like, man, this mid. But once after my third bite, and I done got into them caramel onions and that sauce and that, and man, when I tell y'all, that thing was so delicious. That thing was so delicious, man. Let me go ahead and hit that right there. That thing was so delicious. All right, man. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. I can throw this away. I'm never gonna use that, but I don't like throwing stuff away because as soon as I throw it away, I'm gonna need it. So I'm just gonna leave it right there. So good evening, everybody. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, allow me to say welcome. But if it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I still want to say welcome. But I want to give you a nice hearty, well, thank you for always tuning in to Tim's Tidbits. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., a.k.a. Aranya Grande. That's just me, Big Spider, if you don't hablo español. And you are now in tune to another episode of VNQ Intraday Price Action Recap. Yeah, man. Now, I know you might be sitting there thinking to yourself, Tim, that ain't what the thumbnail say, man. The thumbnail does not say Price Action Recap. Right? You will be correct. Because what is today? Somebody tell me what today is. What day of the week is it? I'm gonna need y'all to share this out with some people, man. I need y'all to help me get them views up. Share this out with some people. What is today? Ain't nobody gonna tell me what today is. We gonna start off like this with no participation. You mean to tell me that we gonna start off like this with no participation?
Today is Free Friday. Oh my goodness, who that tearing it up like that? Kim, if you don't stop tearing it up, what is today? What is she said free Friday.
Freebie Friday.
Freebie Friday.
There you go. Today is
Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
yeah, feel me. Today is Freebie Friday, baby. It's Freebie Friday. Well, I remember when I first made that song, every time I was like, man, that turn that cartoon. That sound like a cartoon. Now everybody be walking around the house talking about Freebie Friday. Freebie. What the young ladies be doing? Ain't that what they be doing?
I like it when it be another day because I can say, but on a Wednesday.
See that? And Tasha say she ain't know it was a jingle. Tasha been gone. Boys be doing that too? It be boys doing that right now? Oh my goodness.
That look like a dance they were doing in the 50s. Hey, guess what I just got in the mail today?
Trill Burger?
Yeah. Just opened the pack. I just sent the photo on the group text.
Oh, you did? Oh, I ain't even looked at it. No. Y'all ain't gonna tell me grown men be doing this right here. Grown men be doing that? Oh, man. Now, see, I ain't seen nothing but women doing it. So I thought it was a female thing. Just like this. They be doing, what they be doing? And when they be like, they be doing that? Or is it like this? They be clack it. I only seen women doing that. I ain't never seen no man doing this right here. And I ain't never seen no man doing this right. Man.
Hey, that new swimming thing right there. Didn't they do that in the 50s, man? Wasn't there something going on in the 50s? That little dance right
now, I think in the 50s they did this. They did this right here. And they were like, they had like they were dry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they did something like that. But now they be like, they be doing something like
I ain't see that yet.
I be seeing females doing that. And if it's some men out there doing that, boy, look at here.
Oh no. No.
Bruh.
We can't be out there doing that, man.
Listen, we have a problem.
We cannot be doing that. If it's men out there doing that, I'm telling you, upside your head, right upside your head. Yeah, let me find it. I just looked at Lumpy. Did I see the thing when the Jamaican dude was on the train with the dude? I think it was in New York somewhere. And he was telling the dude not to touch him, and the dude touched him again.
I saw that.
I ain't seen it. Let me see if I can find it. It's something human. No context humans. I think I found it on their page. Let me share my screen. But when I tell you that Jamaican, I be calling all Jamaicans dreads. I don't know. That's the old habit from back in the day. No context humans. Man, when I tell you that joke, he shouldn't have touched him. I boy said, don't touch me. Let me see. I think it was on No Context Humans.
But I did see the video you sent with the hearse.
That's the Mr. What is that?
I don't know, but that Lashy Bills.
Yeah, that was Lashy. Was it on Lashy or was it on? It might have been on Lashy. But let me try Lashy because I'm not seeing it on here.
Oh, you talking about the button?
No, that's the button. That's the button. The button was you get $100 and a coworker die. You boy like Mike. That boy like Mike lead the button. Mike lead the button. That boy going crazy. Let me try. You said it was called Lash. What was the other one? Lash something.
Lashy Bills was the hearse.
Lashy Bills. Okay, let me see if it was on Lashy Bills. Let me see if it was on Lashy Bills. I know Lashy Bill was the hearse. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna be upset if I can't find this. Man, that thing had me hollering. That thing had me hollering. That boy said, "Don't touch me." He told him not to. He said, "Don't touch me, man." They gonna hearse. There you go, right there. There you go, right there. That's it, right there. He told him not to touch him. Watch this here. He said, "Do not touch me." That's the Jamaican right there.
Yo.
Here you go, right here. He told Bruce Lee not to touch him. He told Bruce Lee not to touch him.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't touch me with the bumper clock up there.
I was said, "Don't touch me with the bumper clock, them. Don't touch me." He told him not to touch him. He told him not to touch him. And
Man, Bruce Lee shot Buddy about 30 times when they got off the train.
Hey, I was
You can't let that slide.
look at Mr.
To get away from you, and now interstate money record. Yep, Mr. Roosevelt.
Mr. Roosevelt.
Mr. Roosevelt. You don't let that body get away.
Mr. Roosevelt let the
Now
body get away
interstate
from
money
him.
record you. I see you over there behind TMH, man. Mr. Roosevelt done dropped one of y'all people, man. Y'all check on
And
his
Mr. Roosevelt can't get him up.
Somebody and tell somebody Mr. Roosevelt done let him roll over, and Mr. Roosevelt don't have the strength to put the body over. Mr. Roosevelt, you might as well just go on right up to that back door and push the buzzer. Get somebody to come on back and help you put this body in place, man. You done messed around and found out. Go and get some help, Mr. Roosevelt.
And go to Planet Fitness.
Go to Planet Fitness and get you a membership. So,
He go
part two of Mr. Roosevelt.
Look at
You
it.
mad now? What is you getting upset for? Man? Y'all check this out.
He can't
Get the body in. Now you got Mr. Joe out. Roosevelt and Mr. Joe out. They both finna drop the body. And he want to get pissed off. For this job. Not him.
Hey, Mr. Roosevelt. Hey, Mr. Roosevelt can't get him out here. Boy, do you know how heavy a dead body is? Boy, dead bodies be so heavy. And Mr. Roosevelt thought he was going to pick it up by himself? Hey, man. What you say? Shout out to LGBTQ plus HDMI PS5. Y'all give it up for Core. Y'all give it up for Core Cravers. Core Cravers said LGBTQ. It said shout out. It said shout to the LGBTQ plus HDMI plus PS5. Oh, somebody said they just searched it on TikTok and the first person that came up doing this right here was a boy. I thought it was a girl thing. I jollipies to everybody who been doing this. That's a boy. I guess it ain't sassy. Hey man, y'all ready to y'all got to get the views up. Y'all got to get the views up, YouTube, man, so I can get ready to kick off this.
Freebie Friday.
Hey, I don't know who that young guy is.
The book. That's the AI film. I mean, that's the AI of
Hey man, that's straight me, straight off my phone. That what the female say, you got to get the right angles. You got to get the right angles. You come up.
When you took that picture when Junior was 2.
Nah, I took it standing right here.
Yeah, when Junior was 2.
Took it standing right there. Hey, okay, man. It's just when you get the right angles, you come up that gray with the hand like this right here. Man, what's up, man? I'm about to share the sheet inside the Zoom, man. I'm gonna share the sheet in the Zoom if if y'all can't come through for me, man, I don't know. Man. Are we gonna have a freebie Friday? If y'all can't come through with the views, y'all do me a favor, hit like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed, and y'all share this out and get the views up so I can drop the link for the Freebie Friday giveaway. So I can drop the link for the Freebie Friday giveaway in the YouTube. All right. Gang. I just dropped the link in the Zoom. Tasha said she didn't know we had a jingle for Freebie Friday. Yeah, Tasha, we got a jingle for Freebie Friday. Hey, if y'all have, you remember when I told y'all I was testing out a new prop firm because I wanted to see if, how they, if they paid out and if they paid out fast and stuff like that right there. I'm willing to give stuff a test drive, right? Did y'all see my video that I dropped at 4 o'clock? Is there anybody in here who did not see my video that I dropped at 4 o'clock? I'm burning time right now while I wait for y'all. Why you ain't see my video? Why you ain't go look?
4 o'clock today?
Yes.
I was taking my daughter hair out.
Oh my God. You got more excuses than a joker going to jail. Sherwin, please.
Downstairs.
Let me say it louder. Hey, Sherwin, please come get your wife, because she got too many excuses for me today. Too many. Oh, my goodness. All right. For everybody who did not see my video, right, while I'm waiting on y'all to share this out and get the numbers up on YouTube, y'all need to share this out. Y'all need to share this on your Talk of the Ticks, share it on your Instagrams and your Twitters, share it on your Book of the Faces, share it on LinkedIn, share it on Reddit if they still use that, share it on Black People Meet, share it on Black Planets, share it on christianmingle.com, share it wherever you got an account at so we can get them numbers up so that we can get more people in here besides J-Rock, Deborah, Yolanda. These are the people that be winning. Dreamer, Juices and Berries. Be the same people be winning over and over and over and over because y'all ain't sharing it out. Y'all ain't sharing it because y'all stingy. And yeah, that's right, stingy. Y'all stingy and y'all trying to hang on to all of the wins yourself. Right? Because you're stingy. Just stingy. Look here. And for anybody who don't know what Freebie Friday is, right? Freebie Friday is when you get your opportunity to, let me find my, what's the name? Where's my Freebie Friday blank? Where is it? I need to put it in used a lot. That's what I need to put it in. Yeah, there it is. It's in used a lot. All right. Freebie Friday is when you get an opportunity to win any size. Why is not my cursor thing working? Y'all give me a second, man. My cursor highlighter not working for some reason. Did I not just click on that? Okay, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. We not opening up. Okay, my cursor highlighter app not even opening up. I hate this new computer. Ever since I got this new computer, I be having 100 issues. Oh my God. All right. While I try to figure this out, y'all look at my new video that I just dropped. All right. And then I'll come back. I'll come back and talk about it in a second. Okay, so I'm logged into my funded futures family FFF. It's a prop firm that I heard about on some sites, but anyway, I did the velocity thing because that's like the cheapest one they got. Right now they got a sale going on, the 80% off sale, make the account $25. And with it being $25 with no activation fee, I'm like, that's dirt cheap, might as well try it. So I passed the eval, then I did what I need to do to get to the payout process. So now I'm gonna request the payout process. You see, like say payout eligible now, everything, you know, in all the checks saying that, you know, I did what I need to do. So let me see here. Go down here. There it is. All right. There's the information that say the payout is the max. Right, so I'm gonna request the max. You can, and that's the thing, you got to make 3,000, but you can only request 1,250, and then you only get 1,150. That's the whole thing about it. And then it reset. It's kind of like my funded futures, where each time you got to make a certain amount to be able to withdraw a certain amount. So, but I'm gonna do it and see how long it take them to put it into my account, and I'll let you know how long that takes. Okay, so 8:27, that's the time when I was roughly doing the request. And then I see I got an email at 8:35. Well, it's 8:47 now, but I got an email at 8:35 saying that the payout was approved. So that's really fast. Sent me a certificate, and then they invited me to I got to do the RISE thing. So you do your verification through RISE after you do the request. You don't do it prior to. All right. So you got to have your RISE account already set up. And I already got one set up, and then you do it after you submit your request. So now I'm gonna do the RISE thing, and then once I do the RISE thing, I come back and let you know how long it take to hit my RISE account. So I'm not sure when this hit my RISE account. It's 12.
Y'all excuse me,
right
smacking
now.
on that was smacking.
RISE didn't send me an email saying you've been paid. So I'm not sure what time this hit, but I just happened to say, hey, let me go check it. And I logged in, and I see that the payment is inside my RISE account. So I'm about to go through the withdrawal process. So hey, FFF did a thing. I hit the threshold this morning during the London session. I went to sleep. I woke up. It was showing that I was able to make a payout request, and yada yada yada. Y'all saw it. So that email came in at 8:35. So I did it at 8:27. I did it at 8:27, and then 8:35. I got the information saying that it was done, and then I checked it now at 12 something, and it was in my RISE account. So shout out to Funded Futures family. They did their thing. Lightning fast payout.
Wow. Are you muted?
Yeah. Well, my cursor highlighter is not working right now, so I just turned my thing red but it looks small on the screen. It don't look as big as it does on my side. What does it look like on YouTube? Let me see what it look like on YouTube. Yeah, it looks small on YouTube, but it's red. At least you can see it. But like, I wonder why it looks small when I got it so. It's like huge. On my side, it's like it's like this big on my screen, but on the, well, at least you can see it. All right, let me see what it look like on this. And then it's not even, it's at least it's red, but it's not as big as so I don't need to make it that big. Hold on, let me. See how big it looked when I move this around? That's how big it is on my screen. But when I let it go, it gets small again. So I don't need to have it that big. I wonder why it What are you laughing at?
You.
What, talk about me saying big and all that?
What? No.
Oh, what you laughing at?
You said nothing.
You being nasty. Deborah, what you talking about? Let me see. Touch indicator mouse. Let me see. No, I was trying to see if I could make trails. Okay, when I do trails, you can see it better. When I do trails, you can see it better. All right.
Y'all wake me up when the Freebie Friday start.
Nope. All right, you can see it. Okay, so when I do trails, all right. So when I do trails, it's big. It's the size that I got it when I do the trails. I don't know why. When I turn the trails on, see, it's the size that I made it now. I wonder why. See when I make it bigger now? See how big it is now? Like when I turn trails on, it get, all right. Okay. And then when I turn, let me see what happens when I turn trails off. Yep, when I turn the trails off, it get little again. So I turn the trails on and I'll just leave the trails down instead of having a bunch of trails. I just leave the trails down low. There you go. All right. Now, did y'all share this out? Did y'all share this out? Huh? All right. There you go. Who got any questions about FFF? I do not have an affiliate link with FFF. It's somebody that I heard about. I heard about it on Max Trading Option page. That's where I first heard about it about 3 weeks ago. I heard about them. I'm like, who is this right here? About 3 weeks ago, I heard about them on Max Trading Options page. And they was like, Max was like, y'all got the lowest barrier of entry for anybody that I've seen. And I went to this page and I'm like, they just like everybody else. Basically, you know what I'm saying? They a little bit more expensive than some people, you know. So I was like, whatever, right? And so he kept talking about him. And then I heard somebody else talk about him. So I said, let me go look at him again, right? And then, so as I was going through looking at the accounts, right, I looked up a YouTube video and one person was talking about the velocity accounts. Because, you know, when I go to a page, if it's got like a whole bunch of different account types that you go across, right, you know, but usually by the time you get down to like the right side, you get down there to the end down there, that be the trash you don't even want. You know what I'm saying? But this time, One man's trash is another man's treasure. Now, you got to think about it now. This ain't where you going on this trash end if you're trying to get stellar payouts. If you're trying to get stellar payouts and go to the moon, this ain't where you're going. But if you're looking for something that's going to give you a low barrier entry to get in, right, and still allow you the ability to get payouts, right, this might be for you, right? This might be for you. You might look at it and be like, hey, sign me up. So they run it 80% off they velocity plans. They velocity plans are $125, but with the code, with the FFF code that they put up there, you pay $25 to get the velocity plan, right? So you pay the $25, you get the velocity plan, and they got a 40% consistency. So you're going to take at least 3 days to pass it. Now it's a $50,000 account. You got to make $4,000 to pass the account. And I think you got $22.50 in drawdown. It's something weird like that. I think it's like $22.50 in drawdown, and you got to make $4,000 to pass the account. And you can do it in 3 days because they got a 40% consistency. So you can't make no more than $1,600 per day. You know what I'm saying? Because that 40% of 4,000 is $1,600. So you can't make no more than $1,600 in 1 day to meet the consistency. But you got to make $4,000 to pass, right? So once you pass, there's no activation fee for any of their accounts. Yes, even the $25 account, right? I couldn't believe it either. I'm like, man, they got to be tripping. Ain't nobody finna let you get funded for $25, right? So I passed the account, right? I ain't gonna hold you. I blew about 5 on them because I'm just trying to get through it, right? I'm just trying to get through it fast. I'm talking about I'm going in, putting on 3 minutes on the trade. Boom, 3 minutes. I'm trying to pass it quick. I'm trying to hit 15, 1600 every trade. I ain't trying to take no long time, right? And so I pass it. Once I pass it, then you can make a request within 3 days because they got a 30% consistency in the sim trading. I don't know what they call it. It's the sim funding. It's the sim funded phase, right? It's a 30% consistency. So you got to make $3,000. So you can't make no more than $1,200 in the sim funded phase, but you only need to make $3,000 to be able to request a payout. And they're like if you ever traded with my funded futures back in the day, my funded futures used to have a thing where you make 1,500, then you can withdraw 1,000. No, you make 1,500, then you can draw 750. Then it reset. You make 1,500 again, and I think you can either draw 750 or 1,000. Then you make 1,500 again, and it's like a reset. The payouts was like a reset thing. They're set up the same way on the velocity plans. You make 3,000 and you can request 1,250. Now it's a 90-10 split, so you only get 1,125 of that 1,250. So you make 3,000 over the 3 days or however many days it take you. Request 1,250. They shoot you, as you've seen in the video there, right? So last night I was up last night trading, going into the London, right? I only needed like I think $800 more to make 3,000. And last night during the Asian, I took a trade and I made 550. No, I made like 500, right? And then I needed like 360. I needed 360 in order to meet the what's name. And then it was just before the London started. It was during the London kill zone. It was like between 1:30 and 2 o'clock. I took a trade and I made like I made enough to put me at 3,053 in the account, right? So I had 53 in the account, and then I sat there for a minute. I sat there for about 15-20 minutes waiting to see if their site was going to update and if it was going to say, okay, you eligible, right? So it was slowly updating. Like after about 15-20 minutes, one part of the site was showing that my balance was over 53,000, but the other part of the site was still showing that it wasn't there, like on the payout request part, it wasn't showing the balance, right? And I was tired, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna check it in the morning. So when I got up, I had got up and I went to drop off Chris, and then I went to my appointment. I got to my appointment early, so I was sitting in the truck and I was on my phone. That's why the video vertical like that, right? I was on my phone and I checked it, and it was showing that I was eligible for a payout, as y'all saw on the screen. And then yada yada yada, the rest is history. And so they got lightning fast payouts. They the only other people, like, they are either right in line or maybe even faster than Tradeify. Tradeify has been the fastest person that ever paid me out of Apex, my funded futures, Tradeify, and now funded futures family. Funded futures family, I only did one payout from them, so I don't know, because Tradeify, I did several I done did about 4 or 5 payouts from Tradeify, and every time they was fast. They was fast every single time, right? Funded futures family, y'all see, I did request at 8:27. At 8:35, they sent me the thing saying that it was either 8:35 or 8:37 saying it was approved. It was like less than 10 minutes saying that it was approved, and they sent me the thing for me to sign the information for Rise, because I already had a Rise account from like way back in the day, and I went to logged into Rise. I signed the information, like, because you got to sign the agreement thing with the person that you're getting paid through, right? Because we all 1099 contractors when we trade. And so I did that, and then so I went to my appointment, left my appointment, was riding, and then I checked my email, and it was in my Rise account. Now, when Tradeify paid me through Rise, I got an email from Rise that said you've just received money. So I was waiting on that email from Rise. Right. And so when I got home from picking up my son from band camp, and so when I got home, it was like 12 something, and I was like, hey, let me check my email to see. And I went, checked my email, didn't see anything. I said, hey, let me check Rise. Went in to check Rise, and my money was in my account. And so I don't know when it went in. So sometime between, 8:45 and 12:30, it went into my Rise account. So I don't know what exactly time it went in, but like I say, lightning fast. That's you say Lucid fast too. I've never got a payout from Lucid. I've never gotten a payout from Lucid. I've blown a bunch of evals in Lucid trying to pass fast to make it to the funded phase, but I've blown a bunch of evals and I didn't feel like spending no more money. I was like, look, I done blown too many evals. It ain't worth it. Cause not like if I buy another one and pass and get a payout, I will be in the green. But once I blow so many, I'm like, man, now this taking up the bulk of my payout, getting back in the green. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just suck it up and you know what I'm saying, get back in the green and okay, once I take a payout over here, I'm back in the green over there. You know what I'm saying? It's just a mental thing with me. Because when I be buying the evals, I be like trying to get through the passing it really, really fast. Because I feel like I'm wasting my time because I'm a full-time trader. And trading inside the eval is just like not trading. Because if I don't trade, I don't make money. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm wasting a lot of time in the eval, I'm not making money. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, y'all do me a favor, hit a like for the algorithm. and share this out with somebody, because today is
Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
Don't be singing. Don't be singing because y'all don't like my song. All right. I just shared the link inside the YouTube chat. I just shared the link in the YouTube chat because I see that y'all shared this out with some, either y'all shared this out with some people or y'all done signed in with y'all second account so that y'all can make it look like the numbers going up on YouTube. That I don't know. I think that's what y'all doing. Y'all go ahead and fill out that sheet. And before we start looking at the chart, we are going to do our first giveaway for
Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
Freebie Friday, man. Y'all go ahead and fill out that sheet because we getting ready to do our first giveaway for Freebie Friday. What y'all want me to do on the first? Y'all want me to spin the wheel on the names? Y'all want me to let it pick a number? Or y'all want me to have y'all put a number in the chat and I reveal what the winning number is? How y'all want it? How do you want it? How does it feel? Want me to spin the wheel? Y'all want me to spin the wheel? Hey man, ain't nobody filling out the sheet. The sheet not updating. The sheet ain't updating. Ain't nobody filling out the sheet. Hey man, if y'all don't want to fill out the sheet, I just go into the gang and pick a couple random people, give out the code, and then do the price action recap and call it a day, man. I was in the middle of a series anyway. I'm in the middle of a series anyway.
What series you watch?
I'm looking at some old series. It's something stupid about some mermaids.
Oh, okay.
It's some old series. I be watching a bunch of old stuff. I got a new episode of Raising Canaan I got to look at. I ain't looked at. Wait a minute now. I might have two. Cause it's Friday. And I didn't look at it last week. And another one should be dropping today. So I got two episodes of Raising Canaan to watch.
Is it Apple
TV.
What's up, Sherwin?
Do you
What's up, man?
do you have Apple TV?
Yes, I do.
He said you ought to check out Cape Fear.
You said Cape Fear?
Uh-huh.
Ain't Cape Fear like an old
Is it Apple or Prime? One of the two.
Look now, which
I think it might be Prime. Sure.
he said it might be Prime. Never mind.
I got Prime and Apple. Prime they be snoring you now. You be having to have MGM to look at some stuff. Then you got to have HBO to look at some stuff. And you got to have Showtime to look at some stuff. Prime be trying to make you pay for everything.
Oh, this is on Prime. What's Prime or Apple?
Mm-hmm.
I got
But
Apple.
no, it's not that old movie.
I got Apple TV and I got Apple TV. The Apple TV subscription and an Apple TV. I got an actual Apple TV and I got Apple TV subscription. But
Aren't you fancy?
man, I had that Apple TV. I had that Apple TV for 400 years. I bought that Apple TV back when Fire Sticks was like really popular. Like about 10 years ago when Fire Sticks was real popular. And I got the Apple TV because I thought the Apple TV was something different. And then I found out it was just like a Fire Stick. Because I got a Fire TV, an Apple TV. The Fire TV is just a little thin box. It look like a really thin Apple TV. But it do the exact same thing that the Fire Stick do. Right? And I was like, man, all these. And then what really made me mad is that I got the Fire TV, the Apple TV, and I got all my TVs are smart TVs. So I don't need any of them boxes. Because all of them do the exact same thing. Every last one of them do the exact same thing. So you know what I do now? I deliberately log into different ones just to use them for different things. I log into my Apple TV to look at Apple TV and Hulu, and then I log into my Amazon TV when I want to look at like Prime or YouTube. Sometimes I look at YouTube through Apple TV, and then I just log right into my smart TV, like just to look at anything. Like I use all of them just to say I'm using it, because they all do the same thing. I see people still updating the sheet. Y'all go ahead and update the sheet, man. I wanted to do a giveaway before we start looking at the price. Y'all take it forever to update the sheet. Y'all take it forever to update the sheet, because I'm looking at the numbers on the stream and I'm looking at the names on the sheet. Yes, buying up all the tech toys. I'm into toys now. Hey man, I'm a techie. I went to school for computers. So anything that's like electronic wise or tech wise, I'm all in there, man. Core Cravers, you ain't lucky enough for what? What you was talking about back then when you said I'm not lucky enough? You said I'm not lucky enough. You ain't lucky enough for what? Hey man, did price do anything this week that caught y'all off guard? Did price do anything this week that caught y'all off guard? No, that's a weekly low too. I got it marked as a prior day low. If y'all see right there, I got that mark. Y'all see how the hand turned? You see how the hand went crazy when I moved it up there? Man, I got it marked as a prior day low. That sell side liquidity that I was looking to see if we trade down into today. Y'all know what? I didn't do any trading today. Outside of when I told y'all I traded last night during the Asian. And then I don't like midweek. I don't like midweek reversals. Why not? Why you don't like midweek reversals? A midweek reversal is healthy price action. You don't agree? Tell me, juices and berries, tell me what you don't like about midweek reversals. Right? Did we have a midweek reversal? Let's go to the daily chart. Did we have a midweek reversal? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Yes, we did. They throw you off. Midweek reversals are beautiful. Okay, looking at this right here. So this midweek reversal, what is this? What does the midweek reversal make? Right? This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Looking at these daily candles, right? Looking at these daily candles, you got one here, one near, two down. What does this make? Somebody tell me, what does that make? When you look at this week, what does this right here make? Think about it. Think about it. This is classic price. This is beautiful algorithmic price action on the weekly level and daily level, like just for the week. This is classic. Do I still have, what was the name of that indicator that Jim told me about that show you the candle over there on the side? Is this it?
Was it a power of three?
There you go. Y'all give it up for Deborah, man. Y'all give it up for Deborah, man. And just because Deborah is the only person that pulled up with enough courage to give me my class participation that I want, y'all give it up for our first winner of
Freebie Friday.
Let go. Let's go. Let's go.
Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
Y'all give it up for Deborah, man. Y'all give it up for Deborah.
Hour 3. My mic is muted. I can't mic.
Y'all give it up for Deborah. Y'all give it up for Deborah, man. Y'all give it up for Deborah, man. While I'm putting Deborah information together to send her code for Freebie Friday, y'all look at it, man. Right? This is Monday. This is Tuesday. Right? We got accumulation. Right there, Monday and Tuesday. Yes, we did take out that low, but look at the prices like in the same range. We went down, we went up. Wednesday, we got manipulation. We went up, took out the buy side. Thursday and Friday, we got distribution, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Mid-week reversals are typically classic power of three. That is beautiful price action on whatever time frame you seeing that play out on. And if you're in sync with what price is doing, you too can maybe request a payout from Apex. Right? I'm talking about Apex, not because Apex is the ones that's giving us these free codes. Apex. And for those who don't know what you win with Freebie Friday, right? These codes are good for any any size standard account. It can be intraday trailing drawdown, it can be end of day trailing drawdown. But right now they are having a activation fee special going on until Tuesday the 21st at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where all of the intraday trailing drawdown activation fees are just $59. So if you win of account today, you have Monday and Tuesday. If you pass them, right, then you only pay $59 for the activation fee, no matter what size account you get, but it has to be intraday. So if you want to take advantage of that $59 activation fee, any size, just pick intraday trailing drawdown on the standard. If you don't care about the $59 activation fee and you hate intraday trailing drawdown, then pick end of day, but it has to be standard accounts, any size. That's what you win with the codes that I send you on
Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
I'm trying to copy this. Hello, Deborah. All right, let me get Deborah email off of this sheet. Deborah, if you put the wrong email on there, I can't help you, cause that's where it's going. That's where it's going. All right. So, Deborah, your error. What? Error on the recipient. Please specify at least one recipient. Oh, I put your name in the subject. I'm tweaking. I put your name in the subject. I mean your email in the subject. All right, Deborah. Your email is up and away. Your email is gone. Y'all give it up again for Deborah.
Got it.
The first recipient of the Freebie Friday giveaway. Y'all already know I like class participation, man. I love class participation. Y'all be out here hurting my feelings. Y'all be out here making me work for the class participation. All right, y'all be making me Yes, there's no consistency. I believe you can pass. Yeah, you can pass them in one day. Yes, thank you, Juices and Berries. That is true. You can pass any Apex evaluation in one day. There's no consistency. In their funded phase, their consistency changed to 50%. We looked at it the other day. It said the consistency was 50% consistency. You got to have a minimum of 5 trading days, and I believe it depends on what account size you have that constitutes a trading day. I think the 50Ks is like at least $200 in profits constitute a trading day. So you got to have at least 5 $200 days. You got to be above the payout threshold, right? Which is typically $500 above the cushion. Right, for the 50Ks, $2,100 is the cushion. So you need to have at least $2,600 in profit to be able to make a request. Right, so you can request $500 at $2,600. If you want that full $1,500 for the 50Ks, right, then you got to have I think it's 3,600. Yeah, you got to have 3,600 in order to request that full 1,500, because you can go $500 into the cushion, right? So y'all know all about Apex. We ain't gonna beat that dead horse, but give it up one more time for Deborah, our first Freebie Friday winner. Y'all go ahead, if you haven't had a chance to fill out the sheet, go ahead and fill out the sheet, because we will be doing another giveaway. So we are down. What have we done? Right? What have we done? Did we extend? Right? Did we extend the quasi sale program that we in this week? Huh? Did we extend this quasi sale program that we in up here inside this consolidation? Remember, we said we just consolidating right here. And inside this consolidation, price was respecting bearish order flow, right? And y'all remember on Tuesday, right? Well, it might have been Monday when we were saying whenever we create up close candles, we was watching to see if we still close below mean threshold of the order blocks, right? To see if it's still respecting bearish order flow. Who remember us talking about that? We was doing pop-ups while I was out of town. We was talking about this stuff. Who remember that we did a weekend chart prep talking about this right here? We was like, we create these up close candles, and now we want to see if we was going to be closed below mean threshold of the up close candles to see if we were still respecting the bearish order flow inside this consolidation over here. Does anybody remember that? I'm looking at the chat. I'm listening. Does anybody remember that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yep, matter of fact, everybody that's watching right now, put a 1 in the chat. Everybody that's watching right now, put a 1 in the chat. Not the Zoom people, just over on YouTube. Everybody that's watching, put a 1 in the chat. All right. So, have we extended this quasi bearish program that we've been respecting? That sale program, should I say? This quasi sale program, right from here, coming down. Have we extended that inside this little consolidation area? Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. See, I see like 2 people put a yes. Y'all give it up for Miss Cassie. Miss Cassie in here learn to share. And don't tell me that's my dog. Is that my dog in the chat, or is that Deborah utilizing his name?
That is.
Yeah, it's me.
Y'all give it up for Sherwood, man. Y'all give it up for my dog in the chat. Shout out Sherwood, man. Shout out Sherwood. Hey, but yeah, we have extended the sale program, right? How did we do that? Because we took out this sell side liquidity right there. So we have extended the sell program, right? Have we been respecting bearish order flow, right? Remember, we was here on Friday, right? That was our weekly high. That was our weekly low, right? This was Friday's candle, right? We said that in order to see if we're still respecting bearish order flow, we want to see closures below mean threshold of the up close candles, right? But Tim, how do you find mean threshold of the up close candles? I'm glad you asked that question, little Timmy Rogers, right? You get a magical Fibonacci tool, right? And you run your Fibonacci tool from the high to the low, right? Of all consecutive up close candles or individual candles, right? And you look to see, did we close below the 50%? You want to do this for wick to wick and body to body, right? Why do we do that? Because wicks do the damage and bodies tell the story, right? We got this super long wick down here on this Wednesday's candle over here. It's just ridiculous how long that wick is and compared to the body size, right? So we got this super long wick on that day right there. And so we want to make sure we look at the true trading or the true volume of the day. So we also want to run it for body to body. All right. And then what do you notice about body to body? Body to body, right? We were really flirting around body to body. Really said we came all the way down here, closed below, right? Came all the way back up, closed just above. Came back, closed just below. Opened up just below, poked above, and then dropped off, right? When we look at it body to body, where the true activity is, the true volume is, right? Because when you look at from body to body, right, you can see the bulk of the activity was happening right there until Thursday when we start to leave that area, right? So when you look at it from body to body, you can see where the true activity is going, but you also want to be aware of the overall range. That's why you want to look at it from wick to wick also. All right, wick to wick also. Boom. So you see, right, we're still respecting bearish order flow, right? Because we close below, right? Over here, we close below. On this day here, right? On that Wednesday, that was the manipulation day. That's the day we popped up and took out the high of this week. We didn't take out the high of last week. We popped up and took out Monday's high, and then we came back down and closed just below body to body mean threshold, right? If we go from the lowest body to the highest body, we came back and we closed just below the body to body mean threshold. All right. Okay. Get it, got it, good. So we had a beautiful power of 3 week for this week. All right. And then when we look at, right, let's look at our imbalances that we like to pay attention to our imbalances, right? So when we started out, this is where we started the week at right here, right? So when we start the week out, right, our closest imbalance to price is this weekly suspension block right there, right? 979. Do I got that over here in my information? Let's see if I got that in there. 79. No, I'm not seeing that over there. No, I ain't seeing 79 over there. Okay, so we got that suspension block right there. That's the closest one to price, right? And then when we look at this whole consolidation area, right, coming all the way back over here, right, we said this is the first one created off of displacement, right? We do have a small SIBI right here, but that's still inside this consolidation right there, right? And when we look at, right, this one here, that's we created off that displacement right there. We have one suspension block here, and we have one suspension block there. Y'all know what I like to do when we got them doubled up like that. I like to come there and look at them as one whole imbalance like that right there. And then since we got those over, well, I'll just leave it like that. Let's go in there and let's put us a middle line in there. All right, and turn that up a little bit. Come on. Right, that's our consequent encroachment of the overall area. Right, that's the consequent encroachment over the overall imbalance. Right, those two suspension blocks on top of each other. That's our first one over there. Right, and when we come over here to, let's find Monday right there. Right, so when we look at our nearest imbalance, we're gonna make this one blue so we can tell the difference between the two. Right, so we're looking at our nearest imbalance here. Right, we start out on Monday. We trade up to consequent encroachment of the overall imbalance. We really need to see that. Right, we come up to consequent encroachment of the overall, the first one. Remember, we talk about those first. Right, then we trade all the way down, right, and trade down into the low, just below the low of the nearest. Right, then we open up the next day, drop down, take out the prior day's sell side. Then we come all the way back up. Right, we close above consequent encroachment of the nearest. Then on Wednesday, the manipulation day, we trade up here, take out Monday's high, trading above consequent encroachment of that overall imbalance from that first. Right, and then we trade all the way back down, right back down to the lower volume imbalance of the nearest. Right, then we trade back up and we close above consequent encroachment of the nearest. But remember what we said, we closed below, right, body to body of the up close candles, the bearish order block. Right, the up close candles. Right, once we came down here on this day right there. This day right here is Tuesday. We came down and we offered that opening price. Once we offer that opening price, now in bearish order flow, offering that opening price now qualifies this as a bearish order block, right? And then once we qualified that as a bearish order block, right, we traded back up, manipulated buy side, traded back up above consequent encroachment, and we came down and closed below mean threshold of this bearish order block, body to body. Right, the bulk of the trading, right, we closed below it right there. All right, then once we close below it, what do? We trade back up. Right, we come back up. Right, and then we drop down. But where do we trade back up to? Right, all right, y'all remember right there, we traded back up just above. Right, we went just above the closing price of this up close candle right there. Right, Tim, why is that important? What are the three pillars of price? Right, the open, high, low, and close. Right, open, high, low, and close. Okay, when this candle opens up right here, right there, where are the stops resting for this period there? Above that close. Right, that right there is the highest close right there in this week here. Right, when we came up and manipulated out the buy side up here, we came above that high and above that open price right there. Right, and above, right, we came above that right there. Right, so once we did that, right, everybody who had their stops up here, now they're trusting the highest close over here, because right here, this is the highest close. Right, That's the highest close right there. When you look right here, right? Watch this. What did we not hit? We did not hit that highest close, right? We did not hit that highest close right there. All right. So since we did not hit that highest close, right? People who, right, put their stops based off the closing prices, they have now trailed their stops above that close right there, right? And then when we open up this day, we pop up above that highest close and drop it like it's hot, right? Come on, let's help out the visual people, right? Let's help out the visual people. We're going to come over here and we're going to change this to a line chart. Oh my goodness, he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. It's a swing high right there. And it's a swing high right there. He wasn't lying. We did miss those stops. Then they trailed it down. And then we traded above that right there the next day. He wasn't lying.
Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Y'all do me a favor, man. Hit a like for the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed, man. Y'all got a chance to fill out the sheet, man? Has everybody had a chance to fill out the sheet? I need to know, because this is
Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
Hey.
Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
Miss Cassie, you missing a YouTube name. You missing a YouTube name, Miss Cassie. Miss Cassie, you got Miss Cassie in the name. You got your email address in the YouTube channel name, and your email address is blank. Right? I'm a stickler for following the instructions. So I'm going to give Miss Cassie a chance to fix it. Right? So I need a name, a YouTube channel name, and an email address, all in the correct boxes. So I'm going to give you a chance to fix it before I lock the sheet. Anybody who don't know what the sheet is for anybody who wants to win an evaluation account for Apex Trader Funding. That's what Freebie Friday is. Freebie Friday is when I give away codes for free evaluation accounts. What are the codes good for? They're good for any size standard accounts. It can be a 25K, 50K, 100K, 150K. It could be intraday trailing drawdown. It could be end of day trailing drawdown, but it has to be a standard account. That's what the codes are good for, right? Right now, until Tuesday, July the 21st at 11:59 p.m., all of their intraday trailing drawdown accounts are $59 for the activation fee. Right? All of the standard intraday trailing drawdown accounts, they're $59. No matter what size I pick, it says $59 for the activation fee. So if you win, Miss Cassie, are you still here? Miss Cassie, are you still here? All right. The cursor is hilarious. I got to make it big so y'all can see it. My cursor highlighter not working. Right? Miss Cassie, are you still here? I see you commented at 7:02. Are you still here, Miss Cassie? I refreshed the wrong page. Hey, Miss Cassie, I need you to go in and fix the sheet before I lock it, right? I need you to go in and fix the sheet before I unlock it. Deborah, don't be replying to me in the email. Don't be replying no thank you in the email. I need you to put your email address in the email column. I need you to put your YouTube channel name in the YouTube column. And I need you to put a name. If you want the name to be Miss Cassie, I don't care. But I need you to put your YouTube channel name in the YouTube thing. And I need you to put your email in the email column, right? I'm a stickler for everything being right. You got to follow the rules or you get taken off the sheet during this giveaway. So I'm giving you a chance before I lock the sheet. All right, I'm giving you a chance before I lock the sheet. Y'all voted on spin the wheel last time, so we gonna spin the wheel. All right, we are gonna spin the wheel. Has Miss Cassie updated the sheet yet? It does. Okay, I saw the email pop in. I saw the email pop in the right column. That's good. All right. You just need to either put a name in there or YouTube channel name. Right. I see about 12 Miss Cassie emails now. Miss Cassie typing fast, y'all. Miss Cassie typing fast. All right. So just take that email out of your YouTube channel name and just type in YouTube channel name and you'll be good. Miss Cassie typing away, y'all. Hold on. You mean to tell me I've been sitting up here calling somebody named Michael Miss Cassie all this time? Y'all ain't finna tell me I've been calling somebody named Michael Miss Cassie all this time. I just seen I see the email address for Miss Cassie and I see a name pop in that say Michael. Y'all gonna stop playing with me today. Miss Cassie, your YouTube channel name still say the email address. I got Miss Cassie in the name. I got your email address in the YouTube channel name. And I got the email address in the email address. Oh, that person that came in typing saying Michael, you got to wait till the next one, Michael. I just ain't locked the sheet because I'm giving Miss Cassie a chance because Miss Cassie was on the sheet before I started to get ready for the giveaway, but I just didn't lock the sheet to give her a chance. But you wasn't on there, my guy. So you got to wait for the next giveaway, the next round. Right? Stick around. Don't go nowhere because we're going to have another giveaway. But you got to wait till the next round. You ain't going to be on this one here. Miss Cassie. You saying I did it, but you didn't do it. I need you to go in there. There you go. I saw you take it off. Michael, you took Michael taking everything off. I don't know if Michael taking it off or Miss Cassie taking it. Somebody taking something off. Stuff just disappearing and reappearing and disappearing and reappearing. All right. Y'all give it up for Miss Cassie. Because Miss Cassie finally got it done. Y'all give it up. I don't know if Miss Cassie rode a four-seater bus to school. I don't know if Miss Cassie rode a four-seater bus. Somebody give me a drum roll so I can spin the wheel. The names that I got on here, these are the only names that was on there before I said I was starting the giveaway. So if you're putting your name on there now, go ahead and put it on. But you just got to wait till the next round. Stick around because you got to be present to win. You got to be on there when I say I'm about to do the giveaway. I didn't get a chance to lock the sheet. Michael, you need to go back and fill your information back in because it's gone. Your information gone, Michael. Ain't nothing on there but your name. So I don't know if you and Miss Cassie was trying to type in the same blocks at the same time, but ain't nothing there but your name. So go ahead and fix that while I get ready to spin the thing. Somebody give me a drum roll so we can do this.
Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
Did anybody give me a drum roll yet? I ain't heard a drum roll yet.
Yeah.
I didn't hear no drum roll. It probably was during the music, so I didn't hear it. So you got to do it where I can hear it. Cheap cell phone family, because I don't hear nothing.
Y'all didn't hear my drum roll.
I don't hear anything. I hear you saying I did it, but I don't hear no drum roll. Where you doing a drum roll at?
With my mouth.
Well, you need to get closer, because when you say, with my mouth, everybody hear you. But we don't hear no kind of drum roll.
You don't hear that?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. You want me to show you what it sounds like? Let me go ahead and rewind this. Let me go ahead and rewind this right here. Let me back this up. This is what this sounds like. Don't be replying no thank Miss Cassie eBay, but you got to wait till the
Free.
You doing a drum roll at?
With my mouth.
Well, you need to get closer, because when you say with my mouth, everybody hear you. But we don't hear no kind of drum roll.
You don't hear that?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
You see that? That's what we dealing with. That's what we dealing with.
Lord have mercy.
That's what we dealing with. You don't hear that? No, we don't. No, we don't. All right. We ain't gonna get no drum roll today. Let's go ahead and spin it. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. And you telling me I thought it was gonna be Cassie. I thought it was gonna be Cassie. Y'all give it up for Kim. Yo, did y'all see how close it was to Cassie? Do y'all see how close it was to Cassie? I know Cassie had started jumping up and down. Y'all ever seen them videos that say when you start celebrating too early? Y'all ever seen the videos where they say you start celebrating too early? That was Cassie. Cassie had started celebrating too early. Cassie had started celebrating too early. Now, y'all, hey, in past giveaways, I've never done it in Freebie Friday. Oh, no, I have done it in Freebie Friday before. But in past giveaways, I would often ask the person, do you want to pay it forward? So we're going to ask, Kim, do you want to pay it forward, or do you want to take your prize and go? Kim, going once.
I'll take it.
Okay, Kim says she gonna take it. Y'all give it up for Kim, y'all. Kim is going home with a free any size standard account for Apex. Make sure, for those who are using these accounts, make sure you pick the right platform that you want to use. Because if you pick the wrong platform, you cannot use the code again. It will tell you this code has reached its limits, because we've had that happen before. We have had that happen before where someone was trying to get a code. They accidentally picked the wrong platform, backed out of it before they completed the process, but it told them, hey, your code has been used and you cannot use it again, because it's not charging you for it, right? So when they got to the payment part and they backed out, it had already used the code. So it said, hey, Hey, you can't use this code no more. So make sure you pick the right platform, because when you go inside Apex, there's a lot of options inside the pickety pickerson, right? You got wealth charts, you got rhythmic, you got Tradeovate, you got all these different ones, and then when you hit the drop down, all of the drop downs look the same, right? If you can they're really close. You can accidentally click on wealth charts when you're trying to click Tradeovate, or you can accidentally click on rhythmic when you're trying to click wealth charts. And when it opens up, all you see is the options to pick your size, and you thinking, "Oh, I clicked on the right one." But make sure you pick the right one, because you can only use the code once. Miss Kim, your email has been sent, right? Your email has been sent. You do not have to reply to me thank you like somebody else did, right? Do not reply to me thank you like somebody else did. I'm not going to email you outside of this code, so don't email me. Thank you. Now, let's go ahead and look at. Do y'all still want to talk about price, or y'all just want to do this last giveaway? Do y'all still want to talk about price, or y'all just want to do this last giveaway? It's up to y'all. What y'all want to do? It's Friday. It's Friday. Do y'all still want to talk?
Will there be like a recap on Sunday, whatever?
Say again.
Will there be a session on Sunday before Monday's
Nah,
session?
Sunday is it's the third Sunday, so we're gonna be looking at one of the educational videos. Remember, the first and third Sunday we're going back to the basics, right? We had our first Sunday already, and then third Sunday is this Sunday. So we're gonna be doing a study hall. We're doing a study hall Sunday.
Okay.
And what would that mean? You won't keep talking about price? That's what that meant?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hey, wait a minute. Is it gonna be a recap? Son? Wait a minute. What we doing here now? I got my free account now. I just want to talk about the price. Right now, did y'all see? Do y'all see like the clarification of trading above those highest closing prices? Right? Do y'all see the clarification? Do y'all see how we came up here and didn't take that high, and we had this huge sell-off? So anybody who was up here felt safe to trail their stops here, and then they got the whammy bammy. Boom. Do y'all see the power of that? Now, this is not going to happen every time, but when you see it, you want to be able to identify. These are all signatures. Everything about the concepts, these are all signatures that when you see it, you want to be like, I know what that is. I know what that is, right? So, add to your back utility tool belt, right? You're just adding stuff to your back utility tool belt. You're not trying to. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? Oh, I was trying to grab the wrong thing, right? You're not trying to use everything at once, right? But you want to be able to identify everything, right? When you can identify everything, right, you know which tool to grab out of the toolbox, right? When you got a toolbox and you open that toolbox up, you don't reach in and grab every tool that's in there, right? If you need a screwdriver, you say, what type of screwdriver do I need? Do I need a flathead or a Phillips? Or do I need a star? We call them star. Some people call them the T whatevers, right? You got the T whatevers or the stars or whatever they call them. What type do I need, right? I need to tighten up a bolt. Do I need a socket or a wrench, right? What type, you reach in and get the right tool. But when you look in, you can identify a screwdriver, you can identify a flat tip, you can identify a Phillips, you can identify a star, you can identify a pipe wrench, you can identify a crescent wrench, you can identify a ratchet, you can identify a socket, you can identify all of these tools, but you don't grab all of them for every purpose. You reach for the tool that you need for the situation. Same thing when you're studying these signatures, right? When you see the signature, you be like, I know what that is. I know what that is. It's either time to sit on my hands, wait for information, or it's time to execute based off the information that I have. It's time to abandon ship. It's time to pivot. It's time to hold it in the road. All right. All right, man. We're going to go ahead and drop down to an intraday time frame. Let's look at a 60 minuten first. Right. Looking at this 60 minuten time frame, you'd be like, Tim, what's that you got on your screen? Why does it seem that when you put stuff on your screen, the price just seems to respond to it? Just like we said, when you're looking at the PD arrays, you want to choose the PD arrays that should affirm or invalidate or confirm, if you will, right? Or invalidate your order flow, right? You want to look at your last line of defense. You want to look at what should be respected first, right? You want to have all this stuff on your radar, right? And then you pick out, what am I going to put on the charty tart, right? So if you notice here, right, I have an hourly bullish fair value gap, and I have put it in the 4th grade, right? So I have an hourly bullish fair value gap. That's the fib. That's the gap, right? See right there. 1 hour fair value gap. Let me name this right here. When I be trading by myself, y'all see I don't be going through taking my time and naming stuff like that. I just do all the naming stuff for y'all, right? So y'all can see where is that and what time it is. I be locked in. I be like, okay, I see what it is. I be doing all that stuff for y'all, right? So we got our hourly fair value gap. All right. All right. When we look over here, all right, let's come over here. What do you notice about that hourly fair value gap? Tell me 2 things you notice about this hourly fair value gap. What's 2 things you notice about this hourly fair value gap? Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. Even though we're going back to the basics, we still sprinting, gang. Somebody talk to me. Tell me 2 things you notice about this hourly fair value gap. Tell me 2 things you notice about this hourly fair value gap.
It was the first one created and the leg going up.
Yep. First one, right? That's it. Give it up for Deborah. Now, what's the second thing? What's the second thing? What's the second thing? What's the second thing?
Come back to it.
Close, but we don't care about that. But what's the second thing? What is this right here?
Relative equal lows.
Relative equal lows, right? What do we say about gaps with relative equal lows resting inside them or very near them. We say that that's what? And say it like I say it. We say that that's what?
Is it yum 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 for the algorithm?
Delicious. The algorithm sees that as tasty. Right? So it's resting right there below those relative. That's engineered liquidity resting right there in an imbalance. And it's two of the algorithm's favorite things. An imbalance and liquidity just sitting on a plate right there together. And that's just delicioso for the algorithm, right? Y'all give it up for Deborah, man. Y'all give it up for Deborah, man. All right, so that's why we're watching that hourly fair value gap right there. That's why we're watching that hourly fair value gap. Now, if we drop down a little lower into a 15-minute time frame, right? If we drop a little lower into a 15-minute time frame, we can see that there is a highlighted area. There's an orange highlighted area right here, right? That price seems to be showing some type of respect for, it's doing things, right? It's doing, and there's a bearish fair value gap created right there, right? There's a bearish order block created right there, right? There's another small bearish fair value gap created there. There's a bullish fair value gap created there, right? We have another suspension block created there, another bearish order block. There's a lot happening right here at that upper quadrant of that fair value gap, right? So if we squeeze this up and come over here, right? If we squeeze that up and come over there and we spread this out right there, we can see that there is a bullish order block, and that's the wick of that bullish order block that's resting inside of this bullish fair value gap. So if price is going to be supported at this fair value gap, right, we're looking for this bullish order block that's created at the halfway point, because if it's going to support price, we want to see it stay above this area. If it's going to resist price, we want to see it stay below this area. So we're looking at that order block that's resting right there in the middle. And anytime we see an order block, we're looking for that sensitivity in that wick, right? And we also keep in mind the entire order block, right? So let's go in here and grade this order block for a second. We're going to grade that, and we're going to turn off the grading on the gap for a second, so we're not going crazy with our eyeballs, right? And we're going to go back and we're going to look at price, and we're going to see how the algorithm staying above the 50%, wicking down into the lower quadrant, showing a desire to go lower, right? We're trading back up, manipulating out short-term buy side, then getting below the 50%, and then continuing down off of showing, hey, I want to go further, right? And then we see it come back up, and we pretty much push our way through, come up here, manipulate some more buy side, we stair step our way back down, right? And we go down and take out some sell side, right? So we come down, go up, manipulate our buy side, come back down, take out sell side, and trade into the higher time frame sell side that we were watching. Remember that low, that old daily and weekly low, right? That right there is our terminus. That's our target. That's our higher time frame liquidity pool. And once we hit our higher time frame liquidity pool, what did we do? We end up making the low of the day, and we moved on up, started a buy program after we came down into the higher time frame liquidity. Now we came down, we overnight, we opened here on the night, right? And we start heavy sell pro, nice low resistance liquidity run all night long, all night, right? And why were we doing this heavy sell program all night? Huh? Why are we doing the heavy sell program all night? I don't know. Why were we doing the heavy sell program all night? Because remember, right? Let's go back here so we can see. We want to put our information on there so we can pay attention, right? We're going to start at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday. Why is this in here? A daily volume imbalance. What are you doing in there? Get out of here, daily volume imbalance. All right, so we got all of our gaps on for the week, right? I'm going to get rid of this stuff I don't need anymore. All right, so this is Monday's price action. We're coming down. Tuesday, right? We made a low, right? Right down here, we made a low. Smart money reversal right there, right? Come back up, right? What is this right here? Somebody tell me what that is right there. From Monday, right? From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? What is that right there? Talk to me. What is that right there? Monday.
A market maker buy model.
Market maker buy model. Y'all give it up for Kim, man. Going crazy, right? And then, right, on Wednesday, what did we say we did on Wednesday? Wednesday, we came up here and we manipulated out that high of the week, right? We manipulated out that high of the week. We completed a market maker buy model, right? And when we created that market maker buy model, we're watching this right here to see if that's going to act as our smart money reversal, right? You say, Tim, you got it squeezed up. I can't see anything. You don't need to see it. We're just talking about price delivery right now, right? So we got we looking to see if that's a smart money reversal because we just completed a market maker buy model. We dropped down, and then right here, right on Wednesday during the pre-market, we get our low risk sell, and it drops like it's hot. Boom! Take off, and we come all the way back down to the order block, right? We trade all the way down to the bullish order block here. Trade back up, and then we hang out here as we open up on Thursday. Open up Thursday's trading right there, right? Smart money reversal, low risk sale right there, right? Go from there to there. We're coming back up into a premium right there because we came back into a premium for this leg. We're looking for our shortened opportunities in our latest expansion leg. We come back up, right? Consolidate right there, right? Let's come over here. Let's get our magical Fibonacci tool, right? We're going to run from the low to the high, and we're going to put this just on CE. Oh my goodness! Why are we consolidating right here? That's the middle of the road, right? So we come right there to the middle of the road and we consolidate, right? So now we're consolidating right here, and then we pop above this consolidation, take it out the buy side, and then we drop down below it. What price engine model is this? Hold up now. Yeah, something just caught my attention. I'm going to put this on the screen, right? This is not a knock at anybody, but I'm going to blow this up, right? I want y'all to read this question. This is not a knock on anybody. I'm not coming for you, right? But it says, why do they call it a market maker buy model? No big deal. But look at the username. ICT Breaker 77.
Imposter.
You can't say stuff like that. My question is, when I saw ICT Breaker, I thought it was somebody who traded ICT concepts because there's an ICT breaker. There's a breaker. It's called an ICT breaker. So that's why this caught me off guard, because I'm like, Somebody with a username with ICT in it don't know what a market maker buy model is? So are you saying that you're a person that breaks the ICT concepts? It's proving that they're fake? Like what? Please explain the name for me now. I'm curious. I'm asking this out of sheer curiosity now, because that threw me for a loop. Now, to explain why they call it a market maker buy model, because IPTA, aka smart money, aka the market maker, right? Now, the people who you think are market makers are not market makers, right? There's only one market maker. That's the algorithm, right? The algorithm is programmed to move the price, right? There's not one algorithm for every asset, but every asset runs on an algorithm, and all of those algorithms do the same thing because the algorithm is coded to move markets efficiently for smart money, right? And so when smart money wants to go down, right, it creates a market maker sell model. When smart money wants to go up, it creates a market maker buy model, right? So what does it do? It engineers for a market maker buy model. It will engineer buy side liquidity, right? So once it engineers buy side liquidity, let's come here, right? So right here we see, right at the start of the week, we started here, we popped up and we dropped down. What's resting up here? Buy side liquidity, right? We got buy side liquidity above that high. We got buy side liquidity above that highest close, right? So smart money, or anybody who trades based off of when markets close and open, right? Remember the 4 pillars of price: open, high, low, close, right? Anybody who trades and puts their stops and entries based off the opens and the closes, right? They have their stops resting there. Anybody who like Retail Rick, you know what I'm saying? Retail Rick and Reckless Rachel and Risky Randy, they all have their buy stops resting above that wick high, right? So now all of their stops is resting there, along with some other individuals who don't trade based off of the opens and the close of candles, and everybody else who trades off the open and close of candles, their stops is resting right above there. So you have a liquidity pool of stops that's resting up there. So the algorithm has engineered liquidity. All right. So now that it has engineered liquidity, what does it do? It will go and it will engage with, I can't extend it. I can't extend a line that I drew. So I'll just copy this. I'll just copy that and I'll make it fatter, right? What does it do? It goes and it attacks liquidity on the opposing side, right? So it drops down, and if you notice, there's a lot of built up sell side liquidity here, right? Didn't take a low, 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 started taking lows, right? We started taking lows, right? So now we are starting to took lows, rallied up, right? Engineered liquidity, took lows, right? Came out here, took all of these lows, right? Now we've engineered buy side liquidity. You said, Tim, I thought you said the smart money wanted to go up first, right? Let's do this right here, right? Y'all know I love to do this, right? Let's come in here. Market maker models. Let's look for those market maker models. Let's see. Let's go to the smart money manuscript and see if that's where I want to be. where I wanna be. Smart money manuscript, market maker models. Let me see if this is where I want to be. Market maker buy models. Market maker buy model is a phase. Market maker buy models is a phase where IPTA is accumulating long positions. The name can be misleading because this phase begins with a downward price movement. The goal of the initial decline is to sell the market to retail traders, creating sell side liquidity. The liquidity comes from stop loss orders placed below recent swing lows by traders with long positions, limit orders of traders who want to go short and those at those lower prices. By pushing the price down to these levels, IPTA can effectively fill buy orders at lower price points. Right? Once enough long positions have been accumulated, price will reverse, triggering a sustained upward movement. This reversal is preceded by the smart money reversal, which is a powerful shift in market structure that signals the end of the sell program and begins the buy program. Right? That is a market maker buy model. And then a market maker sell model is just the reverse of that. This is when IPTA is accumulating short positions. The phase begins with an upward price move, right? Which is designed to buy the market from retail traders created by buy-side liquidity. This liquidity is generated from stop loss orders placed above recent swing highs by traders with short positions and limit orders for traders who want to go long at higher prices. The breakout people, right? IPTA will drive the price up to these levels, allowing smart money to fill their large sell orders at higher prices. After acquiring the necessary short positions, price will reverse trend, leading to a prolonged downward movement like the market maker buy model. This reversal is a crucial point. The market structure shifts, signaling a transition from buy programs to sell programs, right? And so once we get down here, and we get what we call our smart money reversal, because your smart money reversal is always going to happen below an old low or an old high, right? We get our smart money reversal, and then we get a sustained upward move. And guess where it goes? It goes back to that buy side liquidity that was engineered at the beginning of the market maker buy model.
Let him cook! I said let him cook!
I use one thing. What do you use? What one thing do you use? All right, that's why they call it the market maker buy model. And then the market maker sell model is just the reverse, right? The algorithm wants to go down, right? We want to go down. So we engineer sell side liquidity, right? We go up, we attack buy side liquidity. We get a smart money reversal, right? And then we come back and we attack that sell side liquidity that was created at the initial consolidation. And that's your market maker sell model. You have a market maker buy model and a market maker sell model. Most of the time when the algorithm is in low resistance liquidity runs, a market maker buy model will flow right into a market maker sell model, and the left side of a market maker buy model, right, will be the right side of a market maker sell model. Right? And just like the left side of a market maker sell model will be the right side of a market maker buy model. They will flow into each other like that. Right? For those who never saw that before, I just blew your mind.
Let him cook! I said let him cook!
Tim, but the third time we expected a deep pullback but it showed sensitivity at relative equal lows at the daily candle. What you mean the third time? What do you mean the third time? What's the third time, and when do we anticipate a deep pullback? I was taught none of this. I learned from a mentor. He only spoke of liquidity. This stuff is overcomplicated. This stuff overcomplicates it. ICT breaker, if you feel like it overcomplicates it, I'm sorry. Because this right here, it brings vast clarity to me. Because I know why price is doing what price is doing. I know why price is doing what price is doing. And the only thing that I spoke of in this right here is liquidity. You said that your mentor, I was taught none of this. I learned from a mentor. He only spoke of liquidity. This stuff overcomplicates it. The only thing I talked about in here was liquidity. When I explained this entire market maker model, the buy and the sell models, who's in the Zoom? Dan, are you here with me in the Zoom? Dan at work. Tasha.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Dan.
I'm out with the family. What you got?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and chill with your family. Tasha.
You good.
Okay. At any time when I was explaining this market maker buy model, right, did I speak of anything outside of engineering liquidity?
I can't exactly say, but I don't think so.
Yeah. How about you? Who was listening? Who was paying attention? Deborah, were you paying attention? Tasha, was you paying attention?
Paying attention?
Yeah. Now, did I talk about anything outside of engineering liquidity? Anything dealing with liquidity? I talked about liquidity here. I talked about liquidity there. I talked about liquidity here. Talked about liquidity there. When I read this right here, I said, IPTA is
sell side liquidity.
Yeah, it's gonna generate liquidity. It's gonna get the liquidity from stop loss orders and limit orders from people that want to break out. And let me see. If I take the 2 and divide it by the 7 and put the 7 back, that's still liquidity. And if I go back to over here and I take that 2 and put it with the 8, and that's liquidity too. And that I ain't talking about nothing but liquidity. That's all I would talk about, liquidity. So I don't know. You said. Oh, it's wonderful. Okay, thank you. All right, yeah, thank you. All right, it went from being complicated to wonderful. All right, but like I say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. You don't have to know everything about it, but when you understand, if you understand more of the concepts, it allows you to be a more discretionary trader, right? It takes you out of a box of only looking for one model. Now, if you're new to the ICT concepts, it behooves you to have one model that you look for, because that gives you something that you can trust. It gives you something that you understand, and you won't be frustrated because you can't figure out why it's not working, right? But if you got one model that you understand, you know where you went wrong. You know why it didn't work. You know what the mistake was. But as you're developing, you want to be able to identify more and more and more of the signatures so that you can take more trading opportunities, right? Especially if you are a day trader, because if you're a day trader, this is how you make your money, and you don't want to be restricted to only trading one setup, because your setup may not show up for a whole week, or your setup might show up every day. If you're afraid to go to the lower time frames, you may see your setup once a week. You might see it once a month. We see that on the daily time frame, right? That we have been up here engineering liquidity for a really long time. We have been talking about this area for a really long time. So if you are a swing trader that trades the Qs, you have been sitting on your hands for a really long time if you're looking for longer term swings. right? Now, if you day trade the Qs, there's been plenty opportunities. But if you swing trade anywhere from 3 months to 6 months to a year to 2 years to however long, you've been sitting on your hands because it came to your terminus up here and you took your profits when we hit our anticipatory reactionary point, right? But we've just been sitting there waiting. But this don't matter, because when you're swing trading, right? When you're swing trading longer terms, you probably putting on 2, 3, normally 2 or 3 trades a year. Some years when price is very volatile, you may get a chance to put on 5 trades a year, but you're typically putting on very few trades and you're holding them for a long amount of time, and you're making your money over the longer term. And you're risking less capital because your trading frequency is lower, right? But everybody who, they be like, oh yeah, I'm a swing trader, and they coming in here, man, you're a day trader. You're just a day trader that buy week-long expirations. Because if you ain't buying expirations that's 3 months out, 6 months out, 9 months out, a year out, 2 years out, you're a day trader that's buying more time in case you wrong. I hate to break it to you, but that's what y'all. You feel me? But hey, ICT Breaker, keep hanging out with us, man. Keep studying your one thing that you trade. Keep trading that one thing you trade, but keep tapping in and start to pick up all these little nuances. And then after a while, that little bing, ding, bing, ding, bing, bing, bong, it's gonna start making sense. And it ain't going to be overcomplicated no more. But look here, man. I done got tired. So we going to go ahead and do this last giveaway for Freebie Friday. You say you ain't received an email yet. Uh-oh, Kim. Kim. Kim said she ain't received it. I think, Kim, you ain't no scammer. You don't stay in Atlanta, do you, Kim? Kim, you don't stay in Atlanta, do you?
No. And that's the correct email. I don't stay in Atlanta.
Yeah, all I did was copy and paste. I copied and paste.
Let me check again.
Let me look here. I copied it, I paste. Let me see if something look different. Let me see here. No, they look like the same email address that I sent it to last time. And it said it went through. I didn't get no error or nothing like that. It said it went through. It says it went through. All right, I'm just gonna copy the same thing and I'm gonna send it to a private chat inside Zoom. I send it to a private chat inside Zoom, because it said it went through.
I just got it that way.
Yeah, I sent it to a private chat inside Zoom. I don't know. It said it went through on the email, but it looked like the same email. I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at the email. It looked like the exact same email I sent it to last time.
Maybe it's held up. Maybe it'll come later.
Yeah. But you got it inside the what's name, so you good. It don't matter. If the email pop up, don't worry about it, because you already know you can't use it but one time. Has everybody filled out the sheet? I'm kind of tired of talking now. I can't remember what I was saying, but I done got tired and I don't feel like talking no more. Gang, we got it's the third Sunday, so we gonna be looking at the second video inside the art of reading price action, right? We're going back to the beginning. Last week, what did we do last week? We did open, high, low, close. We did open, high, low, close last week. We're going back to the beginning, man. Back to the basics. Back to the basics, baby. If you are present, I need you to put a number in between between 1 and 75. Between 1 and 75 in the chat. I'm locking the sheet. I am locking the sheet. Put a number in between 1 and 75. Gang, I'm coming to you first. If you are in the Zoom, if you put a number in the chat, the first person that I get to that put that number in the chat, that number belongs to you. If you are not here, right, your name will be removed from the sheet. If someone uses your number, you have to get a new number. Pick a new number. The first person I see with the number is the person that gets that number. If I say, hey, you got to pick a new number, you got to pick a new number. Starting with the gang first. Gang. Diana, the first person I see, Diana picked 19. Diana gets 19. If you want 19, pick another number. Dan is the second person I see. Dan picked 45. If you want 45, pick another number. Deborah, pick 23. If you want 23, pick a new number. Kim picked 18. If you want 18, pick another number. Who else we got here? Wait a minute. Where did y'all go? Okay. Core Cravers. First person I see, pick 5. If you want 5, pick another number. All right. SB4, pick 54. SB, whatever that SB4J. And I don't see no SB4J on here. I do not see a SB4J on here. Somebody did not put their YouTube name on the sheet. Do y'all see a SB4J143? I don't see that. Do y'all see that on the sheet? Do y'all see that? I don't see that on the sheet. All right, SB4J, you messed up. Guyan Kuiper. Did y'all even fill out the sheet? Y'all putting numbers in the chat, but I don't see these names on this sheet. Y'all dropping numbers in the chat, but I don't see these names on the sheet. I do not see these names. It's not there. All right. Crim Boy picked. Where Crim Boy went? Y'all putting stuff in there, making the chat move on me now. Oh, I miss King Gilly. I don't see King Gilly on here. I don't know why y'all putting these numbers in here. Y'all ain't putting nothing on the sheet. Gratitude. I see Gratitude before Crim Boy. Y'all making it move on me. Gratitude got 20. Crim Boy got 7. Rhonda got 9. ICT Breaker got 66. Juices and Berries got 1. Juices and Berries got 1. Dreamer got 67. Dreamer got some. They didn't put it. Is it too late to join? Yep. It's too late to join, Shea Capital. Should I let Shea Capital get in? Should I let Shea Capital get in? Huh, y'all?
Yes.
It sounded like Deborah was talking, but I couldn't hear nothing. Should I let Shea Capital get in?
Yes.
Do y'all hear? I see Dreamer say, yeah. It keeps sounding like Deborah talking.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to unlock the sheet. Right? Now, when I unlock the sheet, make sure you put in your... Wait a minute. Oh, let me lock the sheet again. Hold on. Wait a minute. Done. I got to lock the sheet again because I had my number on the sheet. So let me lock the sheet again. All right, now I unlock the sheet. I had my number in the sheet, and I ain't want nobody to open up and see my number. All right, now while I sip me some water, right? Go in, fill out the sheet. Now it's three columns on the sheet, right? I need you to put in your name in the first column, your YouTube channel name in the second column, your email address in the third column, right? And since you're already typing, put the number you want to pick between 1 and 75 in the fourth column. So I ain't got to type it in. Go ahead now. Oh man, Carl from accounting in here. Everybody say what's up to Carl from accounting. Y'all remember Carl from accounting? ICT, he always be like, F Carl. I don't know what Carl from accounting did to Michael, boy, but he be going off on Carl. I be saying Shea Capital, but that says SAAH Capital. That would be Sa? Would that be Sa Capital? Sa Capital. That's what it look like. When you drink some water, be like, Sa. How would you pronounce that, Deborah? SAAH Capital. How would you pronounce SAAH? Having a hard time adding the info. Carl from accounting. Put the number you want to pick in column 4. What Sa Capital? What's your name? I'll type it in for you. Cause I'm ready to go. What's your name? Now, if you want, you're gonna have to give me your email address, all that. So it's Sa, SAAH Capital is the YouTube name. Y'all, Carl put 23 in it. You got to pick a new number. Deborah 23. King Gilly. Deborah picked 23. You got to pick a new number. Is it Sade or Sade or Sada? $33. Sada. Said SAID. Said is it Sada or Sada? All right. What's your email address and what's the number that you want? Where Miss Cassie, you still in here? Is Miss Cassie gone? Miss Cassie left. 18. Did Miss Cassie leave? What's your email address? SAA capital. SAAH capital. Put your email address in there so I can add it in here. And type down your name phonetically so I know how to say it. Pronounce Saeeda. 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 So Saeeda. 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 That's how you say it. Saeeda. Am I saying it right? Saeeda. I still need your email address, Saeeda. That is very unique. Are you like Caribbean or something like that? Are you Caribbean, Saeeda? That you Caribbean? Are you Caribbean? BPR, Miss Cassie. What number do you want to pick between 1 and 75? You put BPR. South Asian. Core Cravers. Why did you say South Asian? Why did you say South Asian? Are you South Asian, Core Cravers? I was talking to Saeeda. Saeeda, this is my last time asking for your email address, and then I'm moving on. This is my last time asking for your email address, and then I'm moving on. It sounded like that. Oh. All right. Who haven't I filled in? Sherwin. My dog Sherwin name on there. No American, but my name is African Arabic. Okay. African Arabic. It was close enough. Called like Caribbean, African. Them names be sounding kind of the same to me. Lump. I guess Lump gone. Sherwin ain't putting nothing in there. It don't matter because Deborah
went to the movies.
That Deborah just trying to use his name to get another account.
No.
Rod, Big B. Is Rod Big B? Saeeda wrote a whole dissertation about her name, African and Arabic, but still ain't gave me her email address. All right. I'm locking the sheet. I'm locking the sheet. And y'all know how it go when I pick the number. Right? If nobody guesses the number, the closest person to the number without going over is the winner. Right? The closest person to the number without going over is the winner. In the sawmills, I did. Where did you put the email address at? I don't see an email address. Did it strip it out? Did it strip it out? Did it strip the email out? Yeah, I don't see an email address over there. All right. Everybody ready? So if nobody picks the number, the closest person to the number without going over is the winner. Oh, you said you put it in the form. Yeah, it ain't in there. It ain't in there. All right. It ain't in there. All right. Drum roll, please. Don't worry about it, Saeeda, because you ain't win. Drum roll, please. Somebody give me a drum roll. ICT Breaker. ICT Breaker said they're screwed. ICT Breaker, why you say you're screwed? Why you said you're screwed, ICT breaker? Well, actually, you are. You came very close, ICT breaker, but the winner is Dreamer, because the number is 72. And the closest person to 72 without going over is Dreamer. ICT breaker, you was very close. You was 66. Dreamer just edged you out by one number. Dreamer edged you out by one number. ICT breaker, you got to have confidence in yourself. You was like, oh man, I'm screwed. You almost won. You was right there. You was robbed. You were robbed. Dreamer eased in and took you out because I put your number in first. And you know what Dreamer did? Dreamer said, I'm going to go one number higher than the highest person. And that worked out for him. That worked out for him. Dreamer, I am composing your email right now. Right? While I'm composing Dreamer's email, right? I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in to
Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
Uh-oh. All right, Dreamer. Your email has been sent. Dreamer, your email has been sent. I would like to thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Freebie Friday. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all learned something, right? I really hope y'all have learned something.
Hey, Tim,
Yes.
do you have a one-on-one rate?
Yes, I do. But you in the gang, so why are you asking me about that?
Well, just lots of. I don't know if you have time right now, and I'm out with the family, so I thought I would see if there's like we could have an hour maybe or whatever, 30 minutes, and what the rate was.
All right. So I do have a one-on-one rate, but since you're in the gang, there's no need for you to spend that $150. We having a study hall Sunday, right?
Okay.
We're having a study hall Sunday, so you know when we do our study hall, go through it, right? Just ask whatever you gotta ask. But if if you want to spend the $150, you're welcome to go to WAP and schedule a one-on-one and spend the $150. But you are already in the community, so I don't see the point of you spending that money when you're already in the community and you got access to me.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Next time, how do I join the game? You joined already. How she said to say the name, Deborah? Saida?
Sae.
Saida? It's Saida. Yeah, Saida. It's Saida.
Sae.
She said Saida. It's Saida.
Oh, Saida.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just on Fridays, right? On Fridays at 6 p.m., right? It's Freebie Friday. Because I try to go live every day at 6 p.m. unless life be lifing, right? But on Fridays, Apex be blessing us with codes, right? I don't use the codes for myself. I give the codes to y'all, right? And so they be blessing us with codes. So on Freebie Friday, I give away accounts and try to make it interactive the way that I do. Like we had a pop-up Freebie Friday on what was that? Like Wednesday? What is Lump was like, hey,
Wednesday.
Yeah, Lump was like, hey, won't you do a Freebie Friday so everybody will have 4 days to try to pass? And we did. I was like, hey, closed mouths don't get fed. Let's do it. We did a pop-up Freebie Friday, but on a Wednesday, right? So it's either gonna be on Friday or anytime I pop up. So if you only want to look for the giveaways, hang out on Friday. If you want to pop in and get some of this knowledge, pull up Every time you see that I'm live, subscribe to the channel and turn on all your notifications. Make sure you hit like for the algorithm. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Hey, gang. Hey, man, y'all never know. If y'all pull up with some hard-hitting participation, I might feel generous. I might feel generous on Sunday. You never know. You never know. So
But
Friday
on
come.
Sunday.
Yes, Friday can be a Monday. Friday can be a Monday. It's like sometime when I'm feeling generous, I'll be like, hey man, I'll be like Tomas, hey, you got some codes laying around? Be like, yeah, sure, Tim. There you go. As long as he keep giving them, I'm gonna keep giving them to y'all. Right? I told him, I say, look here, man. I appreciate you. I ain't got no real big community, but as long as you keep giving them, I'm gonna keep giving them to the people. So y'all keep pulling up. And hey man, till the next time I decide to get on Algos in there to share my thoughts on this thing they call price action. It's your boy, Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., aka Aranya Grande. That just mean Big Spider if you don't hablo español. Y'all be safe out here in these trade streets, man. Gone. Yeah.